You want to get started now?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to Southern City.
And yeah, I fucked it up already.
No,
Let's start over.
No, that's perfect. What did you do this weekend?
I'm part of the Knox County JCs.
What? How do you? Okay, I'm always thinking you're saying JC apostrophe S. How do you?
You would think that because that's how it actually sounds. So it's
Okay, so what? How do you spell it?
It's part of the JCI, which is Junior Chamber International, and it's spelled. Our nickname is JCs, and it's JAYCEES.
Okay.
So it's just plural.
So it's a Knoxville thing?
It's an international thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's broken down like international, and there's like national, state level, and then individual chapters like within the state.
What'd you do?
We went to a conference, so we just like celebrated the year and gave out awards.
You won something.
I won something. I won local chapter officer of the quarter.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. And then local chapter officer of the year.
We should post that picture because you look bomb
Ooh,
in that red dress.
Thanks.
So everybody else that were holding like things, like they won those things.
They won those
I was
things
thinking
too.
those two chicks that weren't holding anything. I'm like, that's rude. Everyone else is holding something.
Well, some of those were chapter awards. We should have probably let them hold the chapter awards.
Yeah, because everyone was holding something, and those two girls weren't holding anything.
Well, they're new. This was their first time
okay.
they went. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing all weekend, is hanging with my JC fam.
What did I do this weekend? What did I do? We did nothing. We
visited with your fam.
Yeah, my family came over, and that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
With my nephew and niece, and my sister, and my mom and my dad. And then we just worked out, like we worked around the house because we're trying to get ready to sell the house.
Cabinets look good.
Yeah, but we gotta wait till March, because if we're not in the house for 2 years, I think we get like penalized money-wise of some sort.
I didn't know that because I don't own a house because I'm not an adult.
So I didn't do anything pretty much over the weekend. Nothing great.
You did do something tonight.
I cooked dinner.
She cooked dinner. So so I was on my way over here, and we hadn't technically decided what we'd talk about to you guys.
Yeah, it was Sunday. You were on your way here, and it's
we
Sunday. We
tossed around some ideas, though. So it's not like we were that ill prepared.
Yeah.
We did try, y'all.
But
we tried just a little bit.
But this topic came up on the spur, and that's the best kind of topic.
I think those are the best kind of topics, yes. So Shelby sends me a text message. And we covered during last podcast that she's a great cook. Yeah. And she is a great cook. She cooked me dinner tonight. It was lovely. I'm full. It's great. Okay, perfect. So Shelby texted me, and she said, how would you make country gravy? Because I just made it, and I don't know if it's supposed to taste like shit. And I cracked up. And I said, well, and I proceeded to tell her how to make country gravy.
Yeah.
I want you to tell them what you did.
What I did. Okay, first of all, I looked up how to make...
Or should I tell them how to make it first, and then that way everybody knows how wrong you were?
Okay, yeah, do that.
So typically country
First of all, I knew I was wrong.
She knew she was wrong.
Okay, but go on.
Admitting your mistakes is the first step. So, if you are listening from somewhere outside of the South,
the recipe I followed.
That's fair. Don't trust the internet. Except for this.
How would a true Southern girl, as yourself, would make it?
Well, a true Southern person will have made something for dinner that is fatty, like a meat. Like, preferably, you're making white gravy with a breakfast. Not preferably, just like typically. You're
like breakfast sausage?
Yeah, so like sausage.
It's really greasy.
Bacon, ham, fried chicken. That's not breakfast, but whatever. So after you have made this meat, and you have your grease left in your pan, your skillet, if you were, and...
Cast iron or normal?
Cast iron. Are there any
other that's where I screwed up.
Appliances? So you have your cast iron skillet, of course, but if you don't have cast iron skillet, you're chill. You can still make it. It's not a big deal. So you leave the grease in there, and you keep it on like a medium heat, maybe even medium high at first.
Sorry.
We did just eat dinner. And then
I forgot we got this new microphone that picks up everything. Anyway.
You put milk in there, and you heat up the milk, and you like whisk it, and then you slowly add flour. And then after it starts to
whisking.
thicken, and you keep whisking, make sure there's no clumps in there. And then you put salt and pepper, and you're ready to go.
Okay.
That's your basic country white gravy.
Okay, so me saying, first of all, I thought it was weird. I'm asking country gravy. It is country gravy. That's not wrong, right?
I mean, it's just white.
Because I was
in the country, we're not prejudiced against gravy.
Okay,
so
that's why I felt weird, because up north we wouldn't call it country gravy. It'd be holiday sauce.
Holiday sauce.
Yeah, holiday.
You mean
sauce.
hollandaise?
Oh, am I wrong? Again,
hollandaise is something else. I'm just.
That's what goes on asparagus.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh no, that's wrong.
Okay,
hollandaise.
That's something else.
Hollandaise is made.
First, it's not
holidays. It's not holiday.
Everything I say is wrong. Like literally, Chris, my husband, and I were just going over this. I'm like, what was it? 10-year. 10-year?
Yes, it's not 10-year.
Literally, I just found this out today. I thought it was 10-year. Like,
that's an easy mistake.
Okay, but like, there's a lot of things I do like that. I'm like, why has no one ever corrected me? I'm almost 27. Like, why has no one corrected me?
Well, if you say that one so fast, nobody's going to know the difference, because it does sound like 10-year.
Country gravy is not holiday sauce.
Hollandaise.
Hollandaise.
So hollandaise is typically over like an eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
And or asparagus. And it's really difficult to make, apparently. I've never made it.
Country gravy is what I'm making.
You could just call it white gravy.
Okay.
Because there's brown gravy and white gravy.
I would call it country gravy. I think.
Country gravy. People call it that. That's fine.
Anyway, so first of all, I knew I had to make a roux, which is which is normally butter and flour. I was going to say powder.
Don't put flounder in it. It's different.
Anyway, I knew I had to make that, but I wanted to look it up because I didn't like ratios and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked it up, but the first recipe that I looked up for country gravy called for a half a cup of vegetable oil. And I knew that was wrong. I'm like, that, first of all,
if you start with any kind of vegetable, it's not going to be country. You have to start with like a fat.
I knew I should did butter and burnt the butter a little to just give it more of a nutty, nice flavor. Y'all, I know how to cook, okay?
She doesn't know how to cook. It's just her first experience.
Doing country gravy, and I know how to cook. I knew if I'm doing a roux, I should have burnt the butter. But, okay, so it's called for...
I mean, if you would have just so country gravy, you need a lot, not a lot of grease, but you need, for what the amount that you made.
A half cup of vegetable oil is a lot.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you rendered down butter.
Yeah.
That's a lot of butter.
Yeah, that's a lot of butter. Maybe that's why I call it vegetable oil.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I'm following an all recipe. Like, it should be decent. Like, this isn't Wikipedia recipe or something. Anyway, so I'm following it, and it said like a half cup of. Anyway, so it turned out shit, right?
It was awful.
It was awful. I followed the recipe to a T, and it was awful. And I knew it tasted bad because it was like grease, coating in my mouth. So I'm like, all right, salt, pepper. I put bay leaf in it,
which I think is the best choice.
I pulled the bay leaf out of my mashed potatoes, put the gravy on it.
What was your thought process at that point?
Because I know
so
bay leaf tastes good.
So you're just like, bay leaf, good.
Oh, I also put Parmesan.
Yeah. So that was Parmesan gravy that I just ate?
I don't know. It had Parmesan. This is what I added to it because it tastes like crap. I made it to the recipe, so I know it wasn't my fault. I'm like, all right, I gotta make this better.
Yes.
It's no more country. It's gotta be something different.
Mm-hmm.
So I added Parmesan, cheese, bay leaf, garlic, and onion powder.
You made it an Italian country gravy.
Yeah, I did.
Look at you. You made something new.
It was better. It was better than what you tasted in the beginning.
Okay, so when I got here, the bay leaf and apparently Parmesan, which I was not aware of, was already in it.
Yeah.
And when I tasted it, it wasn't the worst thing.
No, but it was lacking something.
It was kind of bland.
Yeah.
So what we decided to do was do some extra milk.
Yeah, because it was super thick.
And salt and pepper. And it was edible. So, good job.
Thanks. That's the pat on my back.
Pat on her back.
But also, I made it less salty because Jameson had it on his chicken meatballs tonight. But yeah.
So the moral of the story is,
don't go country if you're city.
Don't trust
Ask
all
city
recipes.
girl. Ask the country girl to help you out with her with country recipes.
So,
But what else did we have? We had meatloaf tonight.
And it was really good.
And
She
mashed
did a good job.
potatoes.
Oh,
I can make a meatloaf and I can make mashed potatoes, so.
I'm so full. So
Oh, and Texas toast, but I can make that.
So is there any other foods
that I cannot?
So this is what sparked this topic.
Oh yeah. What's our topic tonight?
Our topic is
city and country food.
Yeah, city and country foods. How wrong we are about the opposite, and just that's the topic. That's it.
Yeah. It's just food.
It's just food.
Food from your background and food from my background.
We really like food.
Yeah. We're currently full and drinking, so we're good.
So that's my food. Is there any other question that you have about country food? I'm trying to think of something about clearly hollandaise. I feel like hollandaise is more city.
It's just fancy. Well, yeah, I think it might be more a city thing. Mm-hmm. Do I have a question about country food?
So have you?
I don't think I know enough about country food to have questions about it.
Do you know
like
what
I looked at country
are?
gravy. No, I don't know what chitlin is. What's a chitlin?
I've never eaten chitlins. My family were not into chitlins.
What is it?
Chitlins, to my understanding. Now, if I'm wrong on this, I'll be embarrassed. But please feel free to correct me on our Facebook. Chitlins are pig intestines.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
They sell them by like the buckets. So do you know
like
those
what?
ice
Like the
cream
colon?
buckets?
Don't ruin ice cream for me.
I'm just
like literally
I'm just telling you
pulling
what the container
a ball
looks
in
like.
my throat. It has a handle and everything.
I don't know if it has a handle.
What is it sold in? Is it like a gelatinous jelly?
That's what it looks like to me, but I think it's in the frozen food section.
Good Lord. That's disgusting.
I know, it's gross. But it might be delicious.
What is it? But what the intestine, like it's like the colon?
I mean, to my knowledge.
That's disgusting. Chitlins?
Yeah.
What are gizzards?
Gizzards are on.
That's chicken stuff, like livers and
Isn't
hearts.
that part of like?
No, I think gizzards are livers and hearts of chicken.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
Google it.
Alright, I'm looking it up. Gizzards.
What is a gizzard?
How do you spell gizzards?
Gizz.
Gizzards.
ARD.
I spelled that wrong. Gizzards, a muscular, thick wall part of a bird's stomach for grinding food, typically with grit.
We both learned something. What does it go in? Does it go in stuffing? I think it goes in dressing. You call it stuffing or dressing?
Stuffing.
We call it dressing.
Yeah. And also, chocolate gravy. What the WTF is that?
Okay, that's another thing that I'm not... I didn't grow up eating chocolate gravy. That's just one of my things. I don't know.
What is it?
To my knowledge, it actually has cocoa in it.
But is it just chocolate like syrup that you put over like your biscuits?
No. That's chocolate syrup.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, we need to make some chocolate gravy.
Yeah.
We should just have a podcast all about gravy. Like an episode.
I'll learn how to make country gravy.
I'm trying. Oh, and then like the other country foods that are crazy, like people have like pickled pig's feet.
Yeah. Oh, when I first came here, when Dead End was at the bar.
Yeah.
Were you at the bar like the first night that I was ever like?
No, I didn't work there. I don't think.
Okay. Because like I was trying like, they had, what bar was it?
Oh, you went to Backdoor Tavern.
Yeah. So they had a jar of pickled eggs and like pink formaldehyde.
Yep.
And they're like, yeah, they've been sitting here for years. I'm like, I'll eat one. Like I love eggs. I love boiled eggs.
You ate one of those?
I ate. It literally felt like I was biting into like formaldehyde, like a dead body, like skin.
Oh,
like it literally felt like that.
Did you vomit?
I think I ate like half of it. I'm like, no, I'm good. It was free too, but it was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was so gross. Pickles are the only thing that I will eat pickled. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's a solid choice. And they do like pickled bologna, which I've also never had.
But bologna's already like the worst processed thing, and you're gonna pickle it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I can make. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I make the best deep fried dill pickles. I've never had any. And I've tried them everywhere, and I haven't had better deep fried dill pickles than mine.
But definitely, yeah.
Although I did get food poisoning from my own deep fried dill pickles once, because I let them sit out overnight, and then I ate them, and then that's another story. But or maybe that is the story. Are we talking about food?
I don't know.
I vomited
everywhere
in a dentist's office.
Oh God.
Were
you in the chair?
No, my dad was getting.
Oh, it would have been awful. All over the dentist. What a terrible day. Oh my god.
My dad was getting work done. I'm about to vomit my brains out. And like I hurried, run out of the office and then I vomited everywhere. Anyway, yeah.
So that's okay. So getting back
on track. We're talking about
We've talked
foods.
about
Yours,
your
country
I guess
food and my
crazy
city
country food. Yeah. So I talked about chillins and pickled pig's feet and pickled bologna and different types of gravy. So what's like some signature northern food that you do not get down here that I would not even know how to approach?
Pizza.
Okay.
Okay,
I get pizza.
Well, okay, let me think of something. Okay, what were you gonna call it? You said you tried the meat. You tried the thing. What were you gonna call it?
Yeah. So so this one time, Shelby asked me to come over and house sit and dog sit. Did you have the dogs or was that just house sitting? I don't remember. No, you had the dogs, so I was dog sitting. And she said, we got some of these sandwiches from Chicago. I don't remember if like a friend brought them down or you had visited Chicago.
We special ordered them.
You special ordered them
from Chicago to be sent here.
Yes, and she was like, "Try one. You know, this is how you make it, and it's a roast beef sandwich, but it's got like this au jus that you dip into. I don't even know if that's how you say that.
Now.
But
you called it a roast beef sandwich.
I'm going to call it a roast beef sandwich because it's a dark deli meat on a hoagie.
No, stop right there. You're ruining this. It is not a roast beef. First of all, it's Portillo's. Everybody in Chicago will be like, yeah, it's not a roast beef. It is Portillo's. Portillo's is known probably for like 4 things.
Wait, is Portillo's a restaurant or is it?
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
Okay, so it's a roast beef sandwich sold at Portillo's. Go ahead.
Oh, it's not roast beef sandwich. It's Italian beef. No one's gonna call it roast beef. It's Italian beef because it's not on a hoagie. It's on Italian. I think it's on French bread, actually. No, it's on Italian bread. It's on Italian loaf of bread. Anyway, there are 4 things Portillo's has got right Portillo's started like in a small, I think it was in like Roselle or people, please, if you're listening to this and you're from Bartlett, all my like Bartlett High School people, or even my mom, correct me, because she went to the first Portillo stand. It started in like Roselle or something like that, Rolling Meadows, I don't know. It was just a tiny little shack. And now they're like, it's like the #1 food, like people in Illinois, it's just like, yeah, it's Portillo's, it's good. And then like, it's gone to other places like California and Arizona, or like a few other places that I'm sure it's in other states too, but you can order it off of online and you can get it at your house. So that's what we did like 2 or 3 times now. But Portillo's has 4 things that you're really going to go there for. Italian beef. What
she almost said roast beef.
No. What they do is dunk the bread in their au jus.
Au jus. Okay, so that is how you say it.
Yeah. And then you put the beef on and you get it with green peppers that have been like soaking and cooking in the
They take the whole loaf and dunk it in?
The whole loaf. And then they top it with...
So it's a soggy piece of bread?
It's the best way to do it.
It's
not soggy to the point where you can't handle the meat inside of it. It's soggy to the point where it's just perfect.
And you pick it up with your hands and it's dripping juice?
Yeah. Or you can also get it...
like a good date food.
No.
Go ahead.
Or you could get it with melted mozzarella, which is what I always did on top.
Preferred, yes, please.
Okay, then the second thing I think that you would go to Portillo's for is like you could get the chocolate shake there that's made with their chocolate cake. Now the chocolate cake is the third thing. Maybe the chocolate cake might be the second thing. The chocolate shake might be the third thing.
They're all in the 4 categories.
Yeah.
Fine.
The chocolate cake is amazing. It's like the most moist cake you'll ever have in your life. It's giant.
Did they dip it in something too?
No, they make it with mayonnaise.
I'm sorry, what?
That's not a weird thing. Like that's normal. Like
it's not normal. You do not. You do not put mayonnaise in cake.
So good.
Oh my god.
It is so good. They make it with mayonnaise. That's just it. They just make it with mayonnaise, and it's so good. And then
I'm sorry. I'm having PTSD about this cake.
I'm ordering Portillo's, and we're gonna try it on our podcast, and you're gonna try this cake. But the other thing is the Chicago dog at Portillo's. Now, if you're not gonna get, that's my other food. Like a Chicago dog is like my favorite dog to ever eat in the whole world. And if I'm not getting it at Portillo's, like a stand, like the stands outside of Home Depot are really good for Chicago dogs. Or go to Wrigley. You're gonna pay overpriced, but also shout out to my Bartlett restaurants. But like like this one, I forget what it's called, like Mia or anyway, they had really good food too. But do you know what Chicago dog is?
Yeah, it's got the pickle and I've gone to Sonic. I know what a Chicago dog is.
Well, no, they actually, that's where I go to get my Chicago dogs down
They're
here. They do it right, although they're not using Vienna beef hot dogs.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I remember
And
we went to
and they don't have poppy seed buns.
we went to
And their buns are not steamed, is what they're not doing.
Okay. Get it together, Sonic.
Oh, we went to Trio. Or something
Yeah,
like
we
that.
went to Trio and you ordered a Chicago dog
It was like
and
a
complained
gourd-
about it the whole time.
It was a gourmet bun. It was too much bun. The meat of the hot dog was all wrong.
I've never heard a critique of a hot dog the way I've heard from Shelby about this.
Don't get me started on them. I was so
and
upset.
I'm not
They said
dogging
Chicago dog.
Trio had a great hot dog. It's just from, what do you call yourself, a Chicagoan? Is that correct?
I never considered myself a Yankee until like I moved down here and everyone's like, "Oh, you're a Yankee." I'm like, "No, Yankees are New York. Like I'm not Yankee." They're like, "No, you're a Yankee. Anything above Mason Dixon's a Yankee." I'm like, "All right, guess I'm
Okay,
a
that's
Yankee."
true. That's a
But yeah,
difference.
Chicagoan.
Okay, so she's a Chicagoan. I've never heard the critique of a hot dog until I watched you eat a hot dog.
Don't give me a Chicago dog. Say it's a Chicago hot dog, and then give me that bowl, please. Like that was awful. The meat was wrong.
Says the lady who put the bay leaves in the white gravy.
It was country gravy. I didn't know what I'm doing because I'm from the city, Kaylee.
Okay, so
That's fair.
So the Chicago dog.
Chicago dog is my other one.
Steamed bun.
Okay, yes, you need to start with a steamed poppy seed bun.
Poppy seed bun. Okay.
It's very important to have Vienna beef.
Okay.
Neon green sweet relish.
Tell me what. Okay.
What's in a Chicago dog?
No. What's Vienna beef? Like why? Why
it's
is that
just
essential?
quality. Because it's just the quality.
Is Vienna the brand?
Yeah,
Or is
Vienna's the brand. Every like place in Chicago, well, in Illinois maybe, but mostly like around Chicago area. Like if they're selling like hot dogs at their joint, it's a Vienna beef hot dog.
Okay. Can you get Vienna beef hot dogs here?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a grocery store.
Interesting.
Anyway, so Chicago hot dog.
That's it.
And Rosati's pizza, which actually Rosati's is down here now, so I was really happy about that. But it's not the same. It doesn't taste the same. Rosati's pizza like started. I looked this up. Like 27. It started in Illinois. I think Arlington Heights, Illinois. So that's not far from Bartlett. And Rosati's pizza is like the pizza. Actually, okay, Rosati's pizza is a pizza of Chicago, but Bartlett is V&V. It's the most shittiest grease. No, it's not shitty. It's the most greasiest pizza you'll ever have, but
It's shitty for you.
It's shitty for you, but it is the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life. V&V pizza. V&V pizza.
V&V.
I love it. And when we went back there for Thanksgiving or something, it was like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, Chris, after Thanksgiving at 10 o'clock at night, I'm like, Chris, we gotta go get B&B. He's like, all right.
So what are you finding in Knoxville to substitute
Nothing.
your love for pizza?
And Chinese food is amazing. I do have a love for pizza, but Chinese food is amazing. This is what I'm not finding in
First
Tennessee.
of all, Chinese food can be amazing anywhere.
No.
Okay, we're about to have a problem.
No.
Not anywhere, but like typically,
I've not found good
cities,
Chinese food here.
You haven't found a single good Chinese restaurant.
I've tried like 5 different Chinese foods.
Just 5?
Well,
There's
yeah.
probably like 60 Chinese
Okay, I gotta try
restaurants around
more,
here.
but out of the 5, Dynasty by my parents' house in
that's
Monterey.
That's not Knoxville though.
No, I guess that's not fair.
Yeah.
But the Chinese
And there's
places,
not crap out in Monterey.
like Asian Cafe sucks. Like all these other places that I've tried around here. I think I've tried like 4 places around here. I don't like any
All right,
of
we're
them.
gonna pull up a list.
Yeah.
We're gonna find you a Chinese restaurant. No person should go without having
Good
a
Chinese
solid
food.
Chinese restaurant. But you didn't answer my question. So you've not found a single pizza place here in
Well,
Knoxville?
Rosati's is in Knoxville.
Have you tried Hard Knocks Pizza?
No. I
It's
tried
good.
Blaze,
Blaze's, that's a chain. I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
but that's where I'm going to get good pizza. Like Little Caesars is crap pizza, but it's also crap pizza in Chicago. So I know I'm getting consistent crap pizza.
Well,
that
now
I
you
used
live
to.
here, so you don't have to look for a chain. You can like look for a solid local place.
I haven't found like a normal like a mom and pop like pizza place. I go
they're
to
there.
Rosati's
There are
or
plenty of
Jets. I go to Rosati's or Jets or Little
We've
Caesars.
got Bailey's. We've got Hard Knocks Pizza. I don't know why there's only two I'm thinking of right now. There's Sergeant Pepperoni's. I haven't eaten there, but I hear it's good.
I have not found an Italian beef hot dog joint anywhere.
I don't know if you can find Italian beef, but
I know.
We can look into it.
I'm just going to make my own.
Savelli's?
No.
Savelli's is supposed to be good.
I've not found Chinese. And I think those are my three main complaints.
What you're saying is that you haven't fully explored.
No, but I've only been here for 2 years, so.
I can eat a lot of food in 2 years.
But I haven't found good pizza that is like Knoxville based or even Tennessee based. Like I've got Jets, which I think is like California actually, or something.
No, but it's a chain.
Yeah, chains. I got my chain pizzas that I'm enjoying. That I would like to get like a home cooked pizza.
Yeah.
There
you go. Home cooked pizza. Three Rivers Market makes their own like dough.
Yeah. That
you can just go. First of all, they make their own pizzas and they just wrap them up and come home and stick them in the oven. Or you can just get dough, bring it home, and make your own pizza, and it's really good. I'm going to get you a list.
Taylor Street was that kind of pizza. Like you can buy their dough for like 25 cents and they give you this giant dough ball.
Ooh.
Or you could just go like they're the best.
For 25 cents?
Mm-hmm. They're super cheap.
Yeah.
And like you could buy these amazing salads at Taylor Street. These restaurants I'm naming off are Bartlett restaurants. So like the restaurants I go to in Bartlett were Taylor Street, Dogfather.
So you do mom and pop stuff. You just haven't gotten.
Yeah. Oh, that's all I do. But for ice cream, Brewster's is out here. That's comparable to our Oberweis, but Oberweis is way better. So okay, I'm just saying.
Ice cream isn't food.
It's part of my food group.
Fair, but you also eat cake with mayonnaise in it, so okay. There's a problem. I'm gonna get you a list of like local places because you gotta expand, man.
All right, what's the weirdest like type of country food you can throw at me right now?
I don't know. Those chitlins were that was a pretty solid game that I just threw out earlier. The weirdest country food.
I got weird. Have you heard of goulash?
I have heard of goulash. For right now, I cannot remember what it's made of. Tell me about it.
Pretty much anything in your pantry is goulash.
Oh, is it like a soup?
No, well, kind of. It's like a chili, but it doesn't taste like chili. But it's just tomato based with meat and then like anything in your. I just think the name is different.
Is that?
I think
Polish. What is goulash?
I don't know, but like my dad's family would make it. They're from Wisconsin. That's north as I can get for myself. That's my family's as north as my family will be. It's Wisconsin.
Cool.
I've
never had goulash.
I can't think of anything from Illinois that's like so crazy that like you haven't had down here, because like I don't think it's like they're not gonna go on the side of like eat it. I'm not saying you eat raccoon. I'm saying
I don't think I've ever met anybody who ate raccoon. I eat deer.
No, well,
have you ever eaten deer?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've had. You know what I've had?
I've had rattlesnake.
I've had ostrich.
What? Wait.
I was at Costco and I had ostrich.
I don't know.
As a sample.
I'm gonna need to see some records of where they got
this
ostrich.
Dad.
Okay.
I did it with him.
We'll see.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
I'm not that. I guess the rattlesnake would be the weirdest
ostrich is my weirdest thing
that I've eaten.
How was it cooked?
Over campfire.
Oh, and like you skinned it?
Mm-hmm. I did not do that.
Did you guys catch it?
We murdered it. Yes. It was either it or us. Oh God! Now I'm gonna get attacked by PETA.
I went to Costco and it was pre-made and I didn't do any killing.
This was actually cooked over fire.
Have you ever hunted?
Oh yeah, I've killed a deer. I had my junior hunting license. My dad took me. I know, right? Look at me go.
Slow clap. A junior hunting
barely
license?
killed it. Yeah.
Your dad had to like swoop in and.
No, I killed it, but like the shot wasn't like a good shot. So. Yeah. Does anybody in your family hunt?
Yeah, my dad is an active.
Really? Is that part of the reason why you all moved down here?
Well, okay, so the reason why we moved down here is because our parents moved down here. It's at like almost 30. The reason why we moved down here is because my parents moved down here. My dad and mom wanted to move down here because like one time they were traveling before we were born, and like they were driving through the mountains. My mom was driving through the mountains, and they're in my mom's red convertible, and my dad was taking a nap, and he wakes up, and he's like, I want to live here. And so they lived here.
There it is.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep. So they moved down here.
There's so many people that transplant here.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah. Well, because no one wants to live in Illinois because the taxes are outrageous.
That's
And just like living in general. Although you make a bit more in Illinois, but actually, I think where we're at now, like Chris is making more than what he did in Illinois, and I'm not working, so I'm not making anything other than kisses and love from my sweet boy.
Awkward.
Not my husband, my son. Oh boy.
Oh man, I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say?
But
we were talking about hunting.
Yes, my dad's an active hunter.
Cool.
He I think it's like open season 24/7 for boar out here, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's in Monterey. So I actually have a friend who works for the USDA on like boar control.
Yeah. Yeah, you talking about he's in the helicopter, right?
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Yeah. What does he do with the ones he shoots then?
No idea, I haven't asked. Or maybe I did ask and he told me I forgot.
It's really sad if he just left it.
No, they wouldn't do that.
On weird things to eat, boar. Have you ever had boar?
Oh god, my dad's killed one.
Have you eaten
awesome.
it?
It's just pig.
I can eat pig. I can't eat it. I can't do it.
Isn't that in a hot dog?
Yeah. Unless there's two. Well, Vienna beef is all beef.
Don't you? You eat barbecue at that end?
There's only a few ways I can eat pig.
Okay.
Ribs,
bacon,
or Christmas ham. That's the only ways I can eat.
How else would you eat
like
pig?
Pork chops?
Oh, okay, yeah, pork chops.
Like I can't do it. Like I feel like swine. I just think swine.
Have you had a good pork chop?
Yeah, I did.
Have you had one pork chop and you've decided this was terrible?
No, my dad used to make them all the time and I'd eat them. Because that's the only thing you like.
I you should eat like a fancy pork chop. I think you really like it.
Oh, I know. It's something weird I've had. Oxtail.
The tail?
I had oxtail. Like I had to eat around the bone of an oxtail.
Ooh, shit!
It was so.
First of all, that egg that you ate at that old bar, that's the worst.
Yeah,
oxtail is probably right underneath it, and I don't know how you brought yourself to eat an ostrich. They're just.
I didn't know. My dad's like, try this. I'm like, oh,
about the oxtail or the ostrich?
Ostrich.
Okay. Let's talk more about the oxtail.
Okay, I was at this. My friend Catherine took me out to lunch because she worked at this super fancy restaurant in St. Charles, another town.
Because oxtail screams elegance.
Well, maybe it was like braised oxtail, like the way they made it. I don't know. It was just the most delicious, tender meat I've ever had.
Kidding?
It melted in my mouth. It was like in this tomato base. Oh, and then we had like this fiery creme brulee. It was amazing.
So you ate it with your hands? You said you ate around the bone.
Yeah, you
like
eat around the
pick it
bone.
up?
I'm sure I did. I don't think you're supposed to though, because like that was a really fancy white tablecloth restaurant. I'm pretty sure you're probably not supposed to sit there ribbing it, like eating it like ribs. Like, this is good. What is this? Pinkies out all the way. I think they gave me like a tiny fork and knife to eat it with.
I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube.
What was that restaurant's name? Roxy or Rox or ROX.
And they started
St. Charles.
And you had to wear socks. Get it? No.
Roxy.
Terrible joke. Bad joke.
Not as bad as my winner chicken dinner.
Those are always terrible.
We'll have to get that's another one. We'll get into.
I'm trying to think of something weird I've eaten other than the snake.
Ears.
But I think that's about it.
Other than dog food that we talked about last podcast.
Oh yeah. If you weren't tuned in far enough along in the first episode, Shelby's parents
tricked me into dog food
when she was 17. No, I'm just kidding. How old were you? You were still a little too old.
No, yeah.
Oh, it was like a jerky. It wasn't like a kibble.
Well,
because that would have been terrible.
We already got, yeah. It was like a beef jerky thing that I was obsessed with beef jerky at the time. So, but yeah, I was old enough.
That's a little more.
I knew better too, but it was like my parents. They loved me. They would never.
These two people who brought me into the world, who I trust with my life,
laughed in my face when I took a bite of it. I'm like, this isn't jerky, and they're like, nope.
That's awful.
But yeah.
Well,
have you eaten other weird things?
I don't think so. I'm not a freak. I eat oxtails all over the place.
That was good. Oxtail.
With mayonnaise. I think so what I think we've learned from this podcast is Shelby eats really weird stuff.
No, I think they're more experimental in the city.
Okay, they are.
Is
You
what?
think so? Well, yeah, I would say so.
Not like I think they're more experimental and like edgy.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like
It's like what's the word I'm looking for?
like
Not contemporary.
I think like the southern is like roots. Like they're
Old fashioned.
yeah, and
food.
like
because we know what's good and we stick to it.
But like the city is like exploring.
Yeah, like what the next big thing is. Like restaurant owners are getting wild and crazy.
Yeah,
doing stuff.
I gotta find Chinese out here. I'm like upset.
Now you're on the kick. You've got the taste for Chinese.
Yeah, because the only Chinese I actually like is an hour and a half away.
Where is it at?
Monterey.
Oh, you do like that place? Oh,
yeah.
There's a Dynasty here.
I'm sure
it's not the same one.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
By chance.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty late, so.
Yeah.
So we learned that Shelby is going to try again.
Yeah.
With the white gravy.
With the white gravy.
With the white gravy.
And make it actually country, not whatever the hell I made tonight.
I still think Italian beef is roast beef.
Oh my god.
Because I never got a clear definition of what Italian beef is, but I'm going to Google it.
Oh my god.
And I hope everybody has a good week.
I hope you guys liked our new intro that I made.
Yeah.
That we made.
Really excited about the new intro. We've got some new equipment, so the sound should be more crisp and clear.
The dogs are in a different room.
We kick the dogs out, so we're learning each time.
Yeah, I think we took a big step this one time.
I'm so proud of us. But we hope you guys tune in next week. If you have any comments on what we said, if you want to yell at us, if you hate us, if you love us.
If you want to hear something different. Or...
Tell us on Facebook.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to be posting this.
Yeah, we're going to post on. That's going to be our primary platform.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening, guys.
All right, peace.